In the night shadows, whispers linger. How well do you know your hometown? What if the ghosts of the past are very real? Some say they've heard it, but is it just a story? Stay until the end to understand everything. The chilling events began in the small town of Umuahia, Nigeria, in January 1993. In the serene, often quiet neighborhoods, peace shattered into a cacophony of terror as reports surged. Residents began to describe bizarre occurrences. Unexplained sounds echoing, strange shadows flitting through the air, and spectral shapes dancing in the moonlight. The air thick with unease and curiosity, many reported encounters with a dark figure, dubbed the Umuahia ghost by the locals. This entity, according to numerous witnesses, would appear suddenly, causing not just panic, but also a deep dread that seemed to seep into their very bones. As the days turned into weeks, more began to speak up. Children claimed to have felt an icy hand gripping their shoulders at night. Families reported doors slamming without a breeze, lights flickering ominously, and the feeling of being watched as if a pair of unseen eyes lined the rooftops. In homes, laughter turned to tears as parents recounted the nightmares their children endured. Those who dared gaze out into the night would see an indistinct figure hovering at the edge of their property, an embodiment of fear. What had begun as mere whispers in the wind transformed into loud, undeniable shouts echoing through the halls of Umuahia. People believed in the story of the Umuahia ghost for more reasons than sensational accounts. Nigeria is steeped in a rich tapestry of folklore, where society grapples with the intertwined beliefs of ancestral spirits and the devastating impact of colonial past. In a community where traditional practices still hold sway, the events of 1993 tethered themselves to a profound collective consciousness. The fears of witchcraft, curses, and the spirits of the deceased were deeply rooted, resurfacing with urgency against the backdrop of contemporary anxieties, a way of confronting the local uncertainties of violence, poverty, and political unrest. As rumors spiraled, many remembered past incidents, local figures who had vanished, or monuments that hinted at darker tales woven into the very soil of Umuahia. The legend found fertile soil to thrive, a society grappling with its identity, trying to make sense of overwhelming societal changes while living in a place still very much haunted by its history. The ghost became a convenient metaphor, embodying unresolved grievances and unresolved histories. It was their way of confronting fears that refused to die. Official reports emerged, adding weight to the legend. Police records documented a significant number of calls related to these disturbances. Over 30 within just a 2-week span. Witness testimonies reflected confusion and fear, with many in the community hesitant to speak, afraid that voicing their encounters would render them susceptible to a darker fate. A police incident report numbered 12793 noted strange occurrences that necessitated an evening patrol around affected areas, recorded by officers who felt the weight of an inexplicable presence as they passed certain landmarks. Multiple witnesses described feeling an otherworldly chill, an unshakable sensation that lingered long after the entity had vanished. Evidence, however, was not as clear-cut as it seemed. Debunkers arose, questioning if the surge in sightings was merely a reflection of mass hysteria exacerbated by local folklore. Skeptics suggested that the fear of the unknown amplified visual perceptions in the dim light, imprinted heavily on an already superstitious community. Nevertheless, skepticism could not erase the reports. Local schools locked their doors early at night, teachers warned students against exploring the edges of town, and shrouded whispers of something out there perpetuated the unease. The aftermath of the Umuahia ghost twisted itself into the fabric of the community. Events faded into memory, as often happens, but the echo of that phantom remained vivid in the minds of those who experienced it. Schools initiated rituals aimed at providing spiritual protection to students, while others sought solace in old traditions, lighting candles and casting traditional prayers against the night. The local government even sought psychological assistance, preemptively addressing the unresolved anxieties that manifested from haunting fears. Years rolled by, but stories persisted. Every January, on the anniversary of those fateful weeks, people would gather and share tales around flickering bonfires. They shared sightings, recounting how the old fears had lingered, transformed and evolved into a spirit that watched over their small town. A spectral guardian or a lurking predator, no one could say for sure. A local artist captured the essence of this enigma in a mural that now sits at the town square. A haunting reminder of what happened and a call to enter into the mystery. The air tinged with caution and reverence. A chilling notion settled deep within. As night befall Umuahia, a palpable tension hangs. Shadows seem to whisper secrets to one another. Is the Umuahia ghost still watching, or does it simply reflect our own fears, unresolved and restless? As you ponder this, remember to tread lightly the next time darkness creeps in. The specters of our past may not remain dormant for long. What truly lurks in the corners of your reality? Subscribe to embark on this journey into the unknown, for the shadows may yet hold more than you dare to discover.